Welcome to this lesson where we are going to continue the work on our media queries. So let's open up code editor with our CSS file. So go ahead, let's just copy this rule, paste it in here, and the width for it will be, for this media query, will be 790 pixels, and this could be targeting, for example, tablet devices. So let's start by targeting skill. For it, we will set the maximum width to none, because if you previously remember, we set it to 250 pixels. So set it to none. Width for it will be 30%. Let's give it also margin right of 5 pixels, and we're doing it because we're floating these elements to the left so they are aligned next to each other, and also giving them padding 100 pixels of top and bottom and 0 on the right and left. Save it, we can have a look at it. Let's go ahead, resize our browser. Yeah, I can see this floating creates some problems, and we will fix that right now. So first of all, before we do that, let's go ahead, target again the skills and the last child to get rid of that margin right for it. We don't need it. Margin right 0. Next thing is, let's go ahead to our skills section and let's copy this class right here, paste it in, and again let's go scroll up to the very top and find this clear fix rule. Let's copy it, and what we're going to do is paste it here. Let's indent it, and instead of clear fix, we're going to set this class. Paste it in, save it, we can have a look at it. Yes, as you can see, it fixes that issue. Okay, let's continue. Next thing is, we'll increase the padding, right here for these project visible content. So let's go ahead, place here project visible content, and give it a padding top of 50 pixels. Save it, have a look at it. See, increases the padding there. Next thing is, let's target again this project extra info li, increase margin once again to 35% this time, so it's somewhere here. Now let's turn to contact us section. Let's scroll down and go ahead and let's target that contact list, and let's have a look at it. What was the class for it? Yes, it was contact list. We'll give it a margin bottom, so set margin bottom 100 pixels, and we'll also float those items inside of this contact list. So contact list li. First of all, let's set box sizing to border box again and give it a width 33.3333%, and the border box is because we're setting padding and we don't want it to interfere with the width of this element. And next thing is, let's float them to the left, save them, have a look at them. It's looking good, but next thing we need to also deal with is the same float issue. So what we're going to do is take this contact list and right over here, let's place a comma and set after, also to set that clear fix after this contact list. Refresh it, and here we can see that margin bottom because we set that clear fix in. Okay, let's continue with our website. Now we'll target footer, and inside of this, that social button list. Here we'll float it to the right and set the margin to 0 because previously we set them to auto and we want to get rid of that. Yeah, here we set them to auto. We want to get rid of that. Next thing is, let's target footer P, which is that legal information, and we will float it to the left. Save it, refresh browser, and here we will also need to set that clear fix for footer because as you saw there, it collapsed in height. So let's find this rule. We can just copy this one, paste it in, delete this rule, and here we'll write footer. Footer, save it, refresh our browser. So here we have that padding, and we need to also push this information down a bit. So we'll give it a padding top 7 pixels. Save it, can view it in our browser. As you can see now, it's looking better. It's pushed down a bit, and let's view the changes. As you can see, this floats to the right, and this one floats to the left. And also for this one, as you can see here, these three are now next to each other. And also the same thing goes for these skills, for these skills. They also align next to each other. And that will be it for this media query and this lesson, and we will continue in the next lesson. See you there.